Monday, January 10th, we went on a tour of some things that weren't too far from where we live. We went to the Pilgrim Church at Taferl and a Benedictine monastery at Melk. Taferl's up on a big hill, so the drive up through the valley was quite foggy. My friend Dan will now explain what's at Taferl.
Taferl.
And what's that?
It's a place where a guy, so there was this pagan altar, and then, so anyway, he's chopping down this tree with a cross in it, because he's a jerk. And whoever this guy is, I don't know his name. And
That's not correct.
Somehow he ends up chopping his own legs. Then he prays to Our Lady, and he's like, I repent. And she miraculously heals him. And then they built a church.
That's essentially right. This spot used to be a place for Druid sacrifices.
Okay, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that behind me is the old Druid sacrifice stone that was replaced with a cross on a tree, which became the site of a miracle.
Specifically, this cross. After this miracle happened at the spot, a lot of Christians came, and eventually they made a church for the pilgrims. The church is done in what's called a Baroque style, so it has lots of beautifully frescoed ceilings, ornate gold and silver. Most of it's painted or leafed. It's just to show the glory and splendor of God. The pilgrims that come often bring something to leave at the spot to show their gratitude for Our Lady after she's answered their prayers. They had a flight of stairs that just went up for flights and flights with walls lined with things brought by the pilgrims. The amount of prayers that Our Lady has answered is amazing to see. The hill overlooks the Danube Valley, and while it was foggy that day, it was still so beautiful.
Here they also have mistletoe in the trees.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cute little touristy town. Store with alcohol sold in jars.
Also very American-looking knickknacks. After dinner, we headed off away from Taferl towards the monastery at Melk. We drove past new-looking things and old-looking things.
So we're now at the monastery at Melk. It's the same day as the last place we were at. We just drove a little bit further down the Danube River, and this is a gorgeous monastery. Alright, so we're in a huge courtyard in the monastery. We have lost the group in an attempt to use the bathroom before Mass. Hopefully we shall find them, but gosh darn is it gorgeous here.
The monastery had lots of cool things like models of itself, extremely long hallways, treasure chests with money in them, frescoed ceilings, and a beautiful view of the town of Melk itself, and of the Danube River, which by this point was less foggy. The Austrian countryside is gorgeous. We also got to see thousands of handwritten books, and there were many more that were there that we couldn't see. There was also one by Copernicus, which is kind of cool. They also had spiral staircases and another Baroque church, this one far more elaborate and ornate than the last. It was beautiful to see the things that man had made for God, but it was also so nice to see the things that God had